days is going into them be uploading an update to the world at Addon, and I uploaded a few days ago. I've made a lot of changes and added a lot of stuff that was suggested by other people. And yeah, let me show you what I've added and what I've changed. Also, if it's not working, I'll show you right now how to fix some of the issues that a lot of people are having. And I am on xBox, so this does work on xBox. And the first thing is, if you all the changes that I made, you can just type in function and then help, and this will give you a list of every command that I've added. So if you want to see any of the commands, just type in function help and you'll be able to see all the commands that are available. And let me show you some of the things I changed. So if you type in function and then give, it will give you a few items, and this one's the most important one, the biggest change that you made. So now when you get a trident, this will allow you to paint over most of the blocks. And let me show you how this works. So if I drop the trident, it tells me to pick the material, so you just pick whatever material you want to paint with. For example, if I want to use concrete, I would just drop this piece of concrete, and wherever I look, it's going to turn all the blocks into concrete. And if you drop any of these, it will change the color. So now it's much easier to change the color. One thing to watch out for is, since this is a falling block, if some of these blocks don't have anything on there, and if there's a cave, the blocks will start falling down. But you can just keep changing the color to whatever color you want, and it's automatic, so you can paint over a lot of stuff real quick. And this will paint over grass, stone, and sand, any type of stone and sand. And there's also this, the glazed terracotta, the one that has the arrows. If you drop this, it will give you. So there is a lot of new blocks you can paint with now. And let me show you some other things. Also added stone, so now you can change it to stone really quick, and you can paint over all of these blocks. And same with this one, you can just keep switching to whatever type of stone you want to paint with, and yeah, that makes it way more simple. And I've also added sand, and like I said, falling sand is a falling block, so if there's nothing underneath, it's going to start falling, so you got to be careful with it, or you're going to get like a lot of holes in your world. And also added red sand and gravel. And to stop them, you could still the same way, you just drop a barrier block, or you do function stop, and that will stop any of these commands. I also added wool, so now you could also paint with wool. And also added every color of wool, so you could just choose whatever color of wool. And same thing again, if you drop this, it will give you more color options. And I've also added snow, so if you drop snow, it will turn most every block into snow. It doesn't affect, none of these affect wood or leaves, so it won't destroy any of that. It also doesn't affect doors. It just affects stone, sand, and dirt, and grass. And same with grass, if you want to turn everything back to grass, just drop the grass, and then you can switch. I also added coarse dirt and regular dirt. So if you want to switch any of these back, you can just do that. And stop it, just drop it. Another big change I made is to the brushes. So now when you drop the stick, you get a small brush, but if you drop it again, now it's size 2, and it'll tell you right there in the action bar. So right now I have a size 2 brush. If I drop it again, it turns into size 3, and you can stop any of these at any time by dropping the bear or just typing in function stop. And if I throw it again, there's 7 different sizes that you could choose from. Drop it one more time, and now it's a size 5 and 6, and this one's the biggest one, the size 7. And to stop it, just drop the barrier. And then you can combine it. Now you can just drop any of these blocks and paint over this. And that's one thing I did on mine. This is how I made this. I just drew something with the brush and then you just change the color. I also added some other functions. For example, you can now turn, you type in function, you can turn specific blocks into snow now. So it could be, so now you could turn dirt to snow or stone or grass to snow. You could specify which block, so it only turns specific blocks you choose, not every block like the other one. And I also added, you could also do the opposite. You could turn snow to some specific blocks, like, so if you type in snow, see, so now you could turn snow to dirt or grass or sand or stone. So you could specify which block you want to turn into snow or dirt or grass. That's only for some of them, and just stop it by dropping the barrier block. And like I said, all the commands are going to be in the function help. So if you want a list of all the commands, just type in function help. Another thing I've added is that you could type in function some wool brushes. So let me show you what I mean. So if you type in wool, and then this is the size, the 4, 5, and 6 are the sizes, and then brush, you will get this brush. It's just made out of wool, and yeah, this one's just something extra I've added, just colorful, kind of like it. So I added it, and there is 3 different sizes for this one. So there's 4, 5, and 6. This one's the biggest one. And you can just paint with this, and the rest is still the same. The other ones are still the same. This one lights up any area, so if you drop it, this will light up whatever area you're looking at. This one is the one that removes all any block where you look, and this one removes trees when you drop it, and this one removes grass, this one removes snow. So if you drop this one will remove all the snow. So this makes it really easy if you're using if you turn any block to snow, you want to get rid of it, you can just do this and remove all the snow. And same again, just drop it. The bucket is the one that removes the water. And this makes it like really simple to remove big areas of water. And it also removes lava. Now let me show you how to fix some of the problems, because a lot of people are having problems with this add-on. This isn't necessary. This is only necessary if it's not working. So if it is working, you do not have to do this. But if this add-on is not working, since it uses a player animation, sometimes we have more than one add-on active at a time, sometimes it'll stop one of them. So if this one isn't working for you, all you have to do is put a command block and type in function w edit, and then you change it to repeat and always active. But this is only if it's not working for you. If it is working for you, you do not have to do this. And then you could type in game role command block output, and change this to false, and this will stop the spam on the side. And what this does is it activates the functions. You only need to do this if it's not working for you. If it is working for you, do not do this. You're only gonna cause lag. It's only for people that it's not working. And you'll need the behavior pack. You only need the resource pack if your game language is not set to English. So if it is set to English, you do not have to do any. You do not need the resource pack. It's only if your game language is set to like Spanish or German or whatever. That's the only reason you would need the resource pack. And yeah, that's it. If you guys have any problems or any other suggestions, just let me know, and I will add the features or fix it. And yeah, the download link is going to be in the description.